Hey everybody, this is Dan.
Hi, this is Bridget.
And we are here to show you how to cook some simple keto foods. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to do a keto mousse. And what are we calling this whole series of recipes, Bridget?
Keto fiber fewer. Because we figure people want easy dishes that you don't need to be an expert to do and then you can make quickly. So we're going to be sharing with you some recipes that use fiber fewer ingredients.
You know, where we're a little different is that we're kind of coming at you like you would cook, right? So you see most cooking videos and they have these beautiful kitchens and they have all this space and the food is spinning around in a beautiful circle. Well, at some point I'll show you my apartment, but this kitchen is really small. We actually have to move stuff around to cook, but I think that's more like what you probably do, especially if you have a family, you know, you're kind of scrambling. And that's why we want to make these recipes that are quick and easy. And before we get into the recipe, make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube, and there's a bell next to it where you can click on that, and that way you'll be notified of every new video. And we hope to do these twice a week, and so we can share that with you. And then also the Low-Carb Leader podcast, and that's on iTunes, and hit subscribe on that too, and you can listen and watch us. So, all right, Bridget, I'm going to back up so you can start this keto mousse recipe.
Yeah, and what I love about this recipe is it does really curb any carb cravings or sugar cravings you have, because I crave sugar and I don't have a lot of willpower, so this helps me. So I'm going to just give you the ingredients. So to begin with, I know this looks a little suspicious, but it's actually just Lakanto confectioner's sugar or sweetener. Lakanto confectioner's sweetener. You can also use Swerve. It's like powdered sugar, only it's from Lakanto, which is made from Monkfruit. So no.
So any sweetener you use, you want to make sure it's low insulinogenic, so it doesn't spike your insulin. So no sugar and none of the bad stuff that is bad for you. So Monkfruit and any other keto approved sweetener.
Yeah, like Swerve. And then this cacao powder. This gives it a wonderful chocolate flavor. You can get it at Whole Foods or Amazon cacao powder. I love this stuff. It really does have this wonderful chocolate, beautiful taste. And then heavy whipping cream. So we'll use that. And we'll tell you the measurements as we go. Some vanilla. And a little bit of I usually put salt to taste. And that's pretty much it, right?
All right, so how do you make it?
How do we do it? The first thing we do, and really this takes under 5 minutes, it's crazy fast. So you get your handheld blender and you're gonna just put the half and half in here.
Heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping, did I say, I'm sorry. Don't use half and half, we tried it once and it didn't work. Heavy whipping cream, you put it in here and you just blend it. And then you'll get this wonderful whipped cream-like consistency.
And this will absolutely not work with a spoon. You cannot spin this by hand, right? No. It will not work. So you have to have a blender.
The handheld blender. And also a tall cylinder shaped thing like this works better because it doesn't splatter. So we learned that. And then, then what you're going to do is add your cacao powder. You're going to add a 1/4 cup of this and a 1/4 cup of your confectioner's sweetener from Lakanto. And you add the salt, you add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of vanilla, and then you get...
And you just hand stir it.
Hand stir it, you get this beautiful mousse.
Before, after.
Yeah, it's delicious, it's creamy, I would challenge anyone to taste this and they're going to think it's regular mousse without any, with regular sweetener.
And the biggest problem is that you will have is trying to keep somebody from eating it.
I know, I can't stop trying it as I'm making it. So should we show them the final product? So this is what we did, just layered it with the whipping cream, the mousse, and blueberries. It is so good.
And so this shows, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be layered properly. We just throw it in.
5 minutes.
And it's definitely better refrigerated. Let it refrigerate for maybe 30 minutes or whatever, as long as you can keep somebody out of the refrigerator.
I usually keep.
You think I'm kidding. And then so you have this chocolate, blueberry, you can put raspberries, and let's try.
You try this and you think, oh my God, I'm being so bad by eating this, but you're not.
This is the best. This is one of the best keto desserts that we've tried, and we've tried other desserts, and a lot of them give you that weird aftertaste. This does not do that. So, like, your kids will love this. My daughter is anti-keto, anti-organic, anti-everything, right? Besides McDonald's. And she thinks this is awesome, right? So kids can't tell the difference. Don't tell them it's keto. Just put it in front of them, and I guarantee they'll like it. So, all right. That's it. 5 or fewer. It's pretty easy. And again, hit subscribe if you like these videos. We'd love to hear your comments. We'd love to hear if you've tried this and how you like it. So that's the recipe, and let us know if you have any questions. And again, this is Dan.
Bridget, thanks for joining us.
Yep, have a great night, everybody.